special cheerio to our friends watching across the pond on BBC. They are especially invested in this matchup, watching London, England's Alfie Davis, the #9 ranked lightweight in Bellator MMA. Welcome Alexander Shabliy to the Bellator MMA cage, set for 3 5-minute rounds. And it is Alfie Davis in the red gloves, the newcomer Alexander Shabliy in the blue gloves. And already Davis switching stances. Both have won 4 consecutive fights, so both bring plenty of momentum into this opener at Bellator 259 as they exchange kicks, John.
Both of them bring fireworks in the stand-up game. I'm telling you, Alexander Shabliy is so technically good. And Alfie Davis on the outside, you're going to see him moving a lot, but his kicks are outstanding.
Shabliy attacking the, what was the lead leg from 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘, but now Davis trying to befuddle Shabliy early, switching stances, trying to disrupt whatever rhythm, whatever tempo Shabliy's trying to build.
Now, one of the things that you're going to see somewhere in this fight, Alfie Davis is known as the Axe Man. Not many people can throw a very good axe kick that is something that can actually land and knock their opponent out, a la Andy Hoog, who you know well.
Yeah, rest in power to the K1 legend, Andy Hoog, and we are seeing early signs of a kicking attack. There's a Superman punch from the southpaw stance by Davis. Davis doing a really good job of diversifying his attack and really just trying to confuse Shabliy.
Really nice job of what Shabliy is doing, though. Look at him going to the low leg kicks. Every time, doesn't matter if it's a left leg forward or right leg forward, he's attacking those legs, making it to where that movement of Alfie Davis after that first round, it's going to start to slow down a little bit.
Shabliy, hand-to-hand combat master of sports and combat sambo master of sports, hoping to put on a masterful performance in his Bellator MMA debut. And of course, the man who currently lords over the lightweight division is the champ, Patricio Pitbull. He has other business to tend to in the featherweight division when he will meet the undefeated 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗑 in the $1 million final of the featherweight world Grand Prix. But a couple of lightweights looking to move up the ladder here tonight. Nice body kick lands for Davis.
That was a very nice body kick by Davis, but you'll notice that Davis is starting to he's getting pushed onto his back foot, which means Shabliy's starting to win this battle of positioning.
Just past the midway point of our opening round. Davis.
Beautiful 1-2 strike by Alexander Shabliy.
Davis moving to his left. Shabliy able to avoid the low leg kick just as Davis avoided the body kick from Shabliy. 3 minutes gone here in the opening round. Tactical start. Interesting footwork by Shabliy, John.
Well, he's doing a good job of just taking his time, not overextending, and just taking little movements that start to cut the angle off on Davis. As Davis, you see, starting to move. He's moving towards his left side.
And he's been able to do that.
And he's trying to set up that left kick.
Dance it off, Alfie. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Davis's camp imploring him to keep moving with under 90 seconds left in the opening round. Davis from the southpaw stance, backing up, and Shabliy, I'm impressed with Shabliy's footwork, and again, attacking the lower leg.
Done a great job of attacking that lower leg at times. In the wrestling area, both guys are confident, but Shabliy definitely has the better wrestling attack.
Yeah, Shabliy known to be an intelligent fighter, rarely makes mistakes, one of the best prospects out of Russia, and a lot of great talent coming out of Russia these days. Under a minute remaining here in the opening round of this, the first fight on the Bellator 259 prelims. And again, we welcome you from wherever you may be watching on God's green earth. Head kick blocked by Shabliy. Shabliy very calm, cool, collected, already showing maturity, timing the spinning kick by Davis that turns into a takedown for Shabliy.
That's exactly what you're talking about. When you make those big, movements like Davis just tried to do, a guy times it right, comes right into it. Now it becomes an easy takedown. He didn't have to work hard for it. Now he's got you on your back. And Shabliy has a very competent ground game. Good ground and pound and good submission.
Already showcasing a high fight IQ from Alexander Shabliy as the first 5 minutes come to an end.
Ready? Fight!
Pretty simple round to score. You looked at what went on. Better striking, the movement, the takedown. Shabliy gets that round 10-9. The real question is in this round, is Alfie Davis going to stop what he's doing? He likes to stay on the outside, but he needs to, every time that he starts to get pressed by Shabliy, he needs to make Shabliy pay for that movement inside.
Davis with the tell on the Superman attempt, avoids that right cross from Alexander Shabliy. Shabliy and Davis looking for their 5th consecutive victories, half of Shabliy's 4-fight winning streak. The wins have come courtesy of his power, while Davis has gone the distance in all 4 of his wins during his current winning streak. And again, Shabliy doing a good job of attacking the lead leg.
He's been just hacking at those legs, both left and right leg throughout this fight. It's not that it's going to stop Alfie Davis in what he does, but it does slow his attacks down. His legs get heavy. They start to just move a little bit slower, and you see things. It's just easier to defend.
Davis says he's a cheeky chap with a cheeky fight style.
I have nothing to say about that.
He said it for you.
Alfie, I need some pressure forward.
Former kickboxing champion.
Shabliy really looking to land that left hook. And he just threw it again. He sees the opening. He sees that Alfie Davis is starting to drop that right hand as he moves, just like he did right there. He's looking to land that left hand.
And Davis back to orthodox and back to having his lead leg chewed up by the kicks of Alexander Shabliy.
Alfie, I need work now.
And Davis cornered, imploring him to work.
Let's go. Come on.
Earn that check, Mr. McCarthy.
Yeah, well, you've got to look at what's going on, and right now, it's Alexander Shabliy that's leading this dance. He's the one that's really in control of where the fight's taking place, when the encounters really start to blast off. So Alfie Davis needs to change that. He needs to start becoming more offensive, start to take more chances, because if it continues in this manner, he's going to end up losing a decision.
Shabliy would love to crack the top 10, facing a number 9 ranked Davis. And Shabliy doing a good job, but just missing again with that counter right hand, but really loading up on it, John.
He loaded up on it, and Alfie Davis did a nice job of sliding his head by, but it was close.
And Shabliy continues to allow Davis to move to his left. He does not make him pay for him. There's a nice 1-2 from Shabliy, pulling the trigger on a combination. 2 minutes left in the second. And again, the Englishman's corner wants more action, wants more intensity, as I'm sure the fans watching on the BBC do as well, John.
One thing you're seeing from Alfie Davis right now, and he comes from a Taekwondo background, so kicks are a big part of his game. But you need to hide those kicks. If you're just throwing the kicks straight out, it's easy to see. It's easy to see the setup, and Shabliy's not having a problem with him. So he needs to use his hands to set those kicks up, hide those kicks behind the hands. He should have more, success against Shabliy.
Master of Taekwondo, Valerie Loretta and Hannah Guy will kick off Bellator 259's main card tonight, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on Showtime. Blood now around the left eye of Davis as he's been bloodied. He's been cut by Alexander Shabliy's sharp striking.
You see Shabliy really closing the distance on him. That shot that made that cut happen, that hurt him. You saw him backing off. He circled out. He really felt the effects of it.
And Davis continues to look for the dramatic. 45 seconds left in the second round, and Davis with that spinning attack that misses.
Alfie, we've got to hit him with some hard shit now.
Don't you wish you could sometimes say those words as a color commentator, John?
Yeah, just a couple. That was a big right hand that Shabliy landed. He's just systematically starting to just pull away from Alfie Davis with the shots that he's landing. He's the one that's in control.
Oh, there's a beautiful spinning hook kick by. The heel kick lands for Shabliy. So, even in Davis's bread and butter, Shabliy proving to be more effective.
He's good. Thank you, Doc. I'll keep an eye on it for you. Here we go, gentlemen.
I see what Todd Anderson did there.
Ready,
I'll keep an eye out for you. All right, third and final round. We have Alfie Davis in the red gloves, Alexander Shabliy in the blue gloves, both in the midst of a 4-fight winning streak. Shabliy fighting for the first time under the Bellator MMA banner and continues to be very efficient in the attack and with that counter right hand.
That was a very efficient right hand, landed beautifully. He's just controlling everything in this fight right now, and that is unusual when you're talking about Alfie Davis. He's the guy that normally is frustrating his opponents, keeping them off balance, and he's not able to do that with Shabliy right now.
So why isn't Davis able to go balls to the wall as his corner would like him to do?
Well, right now throwing those kicks, he's trying to open up, but when you have a guy that keeps hitting you off of these shots, take a look at those strike stats right there, 33 of 61. He's landing at over 50%, and you can see that that's not happening on the same side with Davis. So he's getting frustrated because he knows I'm throwing, I'm not landing, and I'm getting tagged.
Yeah, there's the style, but he needs more substance here. A minute gone in the final frame of this lightweight matchup to begin the proceedings here at the Fight Sphere for Bellator 259. That kick blocked by Shabliy. Meanwhile, what's impressed you the most about Alexander Shabliy here in his maiden voyage in Bellator MMA?
Oh, just the fact that look how tight he is with his technique, just taking his time, doesn't have a lot of exaggerated movement, and when that opening comes for him to either throw the right hand, left hand, he takes it and he lands with power.
And he is proficient in the counterattack. And beautiful left hand there as he tried to avoid the incoming fire from Davis. And now from the southpaw position, that kick was caught momentarily, blocked by Davis.
Rinse the knee. Calf kick.
10 of Shabliy's 19 wins have come via form of knockout. For Davis, 5 of his 14 wins have come due to his power, misses with the spinning back fist. And John, that's been the case throughout the fight. He's going for these flashy finishing sequences. He needs to get back to the basics.
You're exactly right. When you're using these big techniques and you're not the guy in control of the fight, those techniques usually are not going to be effective. And that's why you're seeing Shabliy's throwing some of those techniques and they're landing.
Yes, and we just saw him land a combination there. Shabliy again, very efficient, very accurate, very precise, and very much in control.
You're talking about those basics. Shabliy is using those basics all the time. That's what's allowing those other techniques to work, and then goes in. Now the complete mixed martial arts fighter takes him to the ground. That's what you need to do in this sport.
Times it perfectly for a second time in this fight.
Which makes it that he used zero energy in getting that takedown. That's what makes it so impressive.
Under 2 minutes now left in the third round, with Alexander Shabliy working from top position. Short elbow strike, another elbow smash by Shabliy.
See Alfie Davis, he was utilizing a butterfly guard with the one leg inside, getting hit by the elbows, decides, no, I'm going to just hold on to the leg, but he needs to start thinking about it. He's got to get himself either back to his feet or start working towards a better position for a submission, because right now he doesn't have a whole lot, and Shabliy is slicing through.
Yeah, Shabliy looking to improve his position. Half a butterfly hook employed by Davis, who has to do much more than control posture right now with less than 90 seconds left in the fight.
Just like his corner said, he needs to step on the gas, he needs to go, because I have him down 2-0 right now, and this third round is definitely getting away from him also.
And his top 10 ranking very much hanging in the balance here against Alexander Shabliy, whose 4-fight win streak will continue. We are a minute or less.
Beautiful position. Beautiful position by Shabliy. You see how he was controlling that thigh? He used his foot and his knee with his shin on top of the thigh to make sure that Alfie could not get him into full guard. Just a beautiful job of maintaining control. You see Alfie Davis going back to that half butterfly guard, but that half butterfly guard is not going to get him out of this position.
Yeah, there's no explosive energy.
And there's no submission that he's going to get from that. And so you've got to figure out, I've got to go to something different.
Well, and Shably's looking to improve his position. Meanwhile, Davis forced to just defend, forced to just try to control Shabliy as Shabliy continues to work from top position, delivering a series of body shots with his left, trying to posture up and continue the ground and pound. Active on with his hips is Davis, but it seems to be too little, too late. Final seconds of our opening battle here at Bellator 259.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your three judges at cage side. All three, Dave Tirelli, 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘, seated exactly the same at 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander Shabliy.
A clean sweep on all three judges' scorecards for Alexander Shabliy.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.